So I have a problem. My home router is in living room and I can't run a cable to my room where my Proxmox server is. So I started thinking, can I connect my Proxmox over Wi-Fi and still run my virtual machines? So in this video, we'll dive into the issue and we'll solve it in a tricky way with some add-ons. So right now, I'm using my wired internet connection via NIC 1, which is a wired NIC, and it has an IP address of 192.168.1.125. So this is simple, stable and ideal for any Proxmox host. I can also use a bridge here, and also without using a bridge I can run a proper interface through the NIC 1, which also has L3 capabilities, L3 capabilities of routing, and that's most ideal, like traffic flow directly to routers and no complications and anything. So the issue is I want convenience, so I'm switching from NIC 1 to WLP6S0 wireless. That's my wireless interface Wi-Fi card. Here's the important part: Ethernet supports layer 2 bridging, while WP6S0, which is Wi-Fi does not support layer 2 bridging. So Wi-Fi acts as a client, so I can't bridge it directly. That means I need NAT and routing, because I won't be able to route automatically using Wi-Fi. Well, before anything, I need internet access because I need to install some Wi-Fi tools, that is WPA Supplicant, to make sure that I will be able to use my wireless interface driver in my Proxmox host. It's a Homelab server, so of course, there are a lot of confusion and a lot of issue for people that might see this video, but it is what it is. First, why do we even need this? We need WPA Supplicant to make sure it handles all Wi-Fi authentication and all that stuff. Wireless tools that helps us give this IW command config interface. So these are the two tools that we need. So to ensure that our internet is connected through our interface, what we need to do is we need go to etc/network/interfaces. This is where all the configurations are written. So what you can see is I have here WLP6S0, and you need to write it like this. Make sure the configuration is this. The IP address is for this wireless interface, and gateway is for the home router, and this SSID and WPPSK will be the Wi-Fi name and Wi-Fi password. Also, what you need to set up is VMBR0, which is a Linux bridge. So iFace VMBR0 inet static, it's a static IP addressing. We won't use DHCP here to make sure that every time we get the same address. So these are the two configurations which is very important for us. So after this, what we can do is if reload -a. This is how Wi-Fi connects to my home router. What you can do is you can check the -a using this command. Now you can see that the Wi-Fi is connected and it's up and it has the IP address. You can check it's working this way because we still have one configuration to make sure that this does work every time. So what we also need to do is we need to make sure our Proxmox host works as a router as well. So the command we need, the Linux kernel able to process and forward the addresses or forward the network traffic from itself to somewhere else between two different interfaces, which is a router. So we need to use this command, or what we can also do is this only temporarily adds the capability to make Linux run as a router, but to make it persistent, so that it will be persistent for whenever you use. What you need to do, run this command after you change that file, this, so that everything works fine. The next thing is, okay, so what you have done is configured your Proxmox as that you have two different interfaces, and use that two interfaces as routing. Now it passes through your kernel, your hardware, but where should the traffic be routed? So there needs to be some routing or routes. We need to add this. So here what you can see is -s is IP address, which is a VM network, -o is outgoing interface, and masquerade here means that it rewrites source IP address to host IP address. So all the traffic going out from this Proxmox environment will be seen as the IP address of WLP6S0, which is 192.168.125. So after doing this, so to make sure that this routing will always stay there, what we need is we need these IP table persistent and netfilter persistent with us. After that's installed, what you need to do is you need to use this command, netfilter persistent save, which will save all the routing. It executed different parts and it saved your routing table within the system so that you won't have any issue. Also make sure that you enable this as a service. Yes, now with this everything, you can run any VMs, you can go to any VMs. There are different steps you need to ensure to set up these LXC containers and virtual machines. I'll show you that. I'll show you how to set up DNS01, which is our DHCP server, our DNS server. This is how you set up wireless interface. So this is how you set up wireless interface in Proxmox, and it works fine. It works for Homelabs. There might be some issues if you do advanced networking. Most of the issues you won't face any, and this will be a great start for you. So in next video, I'll show you how I manage my infrastructure using Terraform. Also, I have a lot to show because we need to create a VM template, create different virtual machines, and manage those machines using Terraform. So I'll see you in next video. So yeah, bye.